Today's video is all about getting stuck in traffic on the Parkway. I'm gonna boot around the city and show you what it's like right now, 4:30. Things will just be starting to pick up. Anyways, I'm in the west end of the city, just coming up on Fisher Hallman and the Conestoga Parkway. Yeah, where I'm driving right now, on weekends, this part of the road's super busy. I just heading eastbound now along 7 and 8. Conestoga Parkway is insane. It's got like 6 different names for all the various iterations. It's Highway 85, it's 7 and 8. It used to be called 86. It's kind of crazy. That's just how it is. You get used to it once you've lived here a while. Now, commuting in the morning from out this way is just fine. If you're heading south to the 401, it's not bad at all. You got 2 ways you can go. You can go down Homer Watson. We're coming up in that interchange right now. A little bit slower than taking 8 East, but you can do that as well. I'd say 8 East is probably almost always quicker, but cases of accidents or whatever, you might want to try Homer Watson too. All right, we're going to go show you how crazy the traffic is on the expressway this time of day. Just come up on 5 o'clock to start a rush hour. I said it's nuts. So, head across. Check it out and get ourselves run over. Beautiful day, absolutely friggin' bonkers. What, 21, 22 degrees today, middle of March. Should have a foot of snow. And that's the whole problem. All those cars stopped. Living in Waterloo, and you're in those right 2 lanes, you really got to watch yourself. In fact, to be honest, I stay away. If I'm going to Waterloo, I'll stay to the very right, because I've seen so many wrecks. People backed up trying to get onto that 7 and 8 westbound ramp. It's only 1 lane, and that's the whole problem. You know, typically in the morning, commuting out of the city, you're looking at 8 East coming towards me. It's just fine. The only problem you got out this way, westbound 7 and 8, 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock, it's bad. You got to be on your toes. Anyways, on to the next part of the video. Okay, this is this whole chunk I was telling you about where you got to be super careful if you're trying to get onto that 7 and 8 west. Now, for me, I'm going up to Waterloo for the rest of this video, so I'm just going to have to stay in this lane here. I'll be safe. But think about it. If you're trying to get over, say, onto King Street, from here, you got to cross 4 lanes of traffic. And that 1 second from your left, that's for your 7 and 8. It's only 5 o'clock. It's already backed up. The guy was saying when I was up on this bridge a few minutes ago, accidents galore here. You got to be careful. Coming up here on this split where you see 7 East to Guelph and then 85 North, you have a pile of people wrecking right at where they split, because people that don't live here don't realize that we stay in these right 2 lanes, it's just going to connect back up to 85. But if you don't live here, you don't know that. So what'll end up happening, just coming up here right now, you'll get a bonehead trying to cross over either left or right, and they'll smash into that thing right there. So yeah, if you're in the wrong lane, don't panic, just stay in your lane. And these 4 lanes to my left and right, they join back up around this bend. But that's the first place you can get into a good accident. Just past 5 o'clock right now. Usually the morning, I mean, it's busy in the same way, but it's usually busier than where we're at right now. But your danger here is this 4 lanes goes down to 2 lanes just coming up at Lancaster Bridge. And the other big problem is there's a stupidly designed exit and on-ramp, and people wreck because of that just coming up around this corner. So we're getting people slowing down. And the reason why is they're wanting to exit on Bridgeport, but you've also got people entering the expressway from Lancaster. So really badly designed. This oftentimes comes to a dead stop, and there's going to be wrecks anywhere from where I am right now to on the other side of that bridge. You see this guy here in the Honda Accord, he's trying to get on, while other people just up ahead are going to be trying to get off. So it's an accident waiting to happen. Yeah, heading northbound here on 85, coming home from work, 5 o'clock. As you can see, if my camera view catches the lanes going south, it's busy going the other way. Now, the problem with this section of the expressway, you got University where you've got people getting on and getting off, and then just around the corner further south, you've got Lancaster and Bridgeport. Exits and on-ramps, it's an absolute mess. And that's just bumper to bumper, I'd say till 6 o'clock. If it's raining, this is like this, I'm gonna say past King Street, just everybody to a crawl. And it's just simply because it's busy and you can't see what's coming up on you. And obvious reasons, people slow down. So as I was saying when I was on Lexington, I was saying that it can get backed up all the way to King Street. Well, guess what? We're at King Street. Take a look at my camera here. We're backed right up to King Street. And that's, like I was saying, that's just the sketchiness of those intersections at Bridgeport, Lancaster, and to a lesser degree University, because University's not terrible. It's just, there's a lot going on and it makes people slow down. Just so happens I'm showing a property at 6 o'clock, and I'll be getting off at Lancaster. So actually you guys will get to experience one of the more dangerous interchanges on the expressway. I have seen so many accidents at that Lancaster Bridgeport expressway mix just because you've got people getting on, getting off, and people not paying attention. It's scary. Okay, now we're just coming up on this bottleneck with the Bridgeport exit. And part of the problem, as you can see, is you've got all these people getting on the expressway from University, and you've got people trying to get off at Bridgeport. So, of course, it's going to be a recipe for disaster. And then on top of it, around the corner, that's where you've got Bridgeport and Lancaster, and it's Sketchville. So if you're doing this every day for commuting, stay in the left lane. You'll be doing yourselves a huge favor as far as staying away from wrecks. I got to get off at Lancaster, so I'm actually going to stay in this lane, but I'll explain when we get up to it. For Waterloo, by far, on the highway, what I'm coming up on right now is 100% the most dangerous crap you're going to come along in your day-to-day commute if you're in Waterloo and you're on the expressway, at least for the Waterloo portion. Now this interchange coming up and a bunch of the other bad ones on this expressway, I mean, they were designed 50, 60 years ago, right? Stuff has changed. And here's the number one problem in a row. So we've got somebody getting on the expressway from Bridgeport right here, which is scary. That adds a problem. And just past this guardrail, you can get on on Lancaster, but also enter from the very right lane, which somebody's trying to do right now. So I slow down, he passes me, and hopefully nobody smacks into each other. That's super sketch. And where that pickup truck is, you'll see wrecks there all the time. Anyways, I've escaped it. I should have got off at the other exit, but I wanted to show you this video. I'm just going to do a U-turn up here and then head across Lancaster. But yeah, anyways, it's not Toronto, but there is places you got to be careful, no question about it.